Hello everyone, I'm Yazan Ibrahim, or as some of you might know me, Yazan Abu Ghosh. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating and essential topic from Chapter 4, Part A, Information Systems, Operations, 4.2 IT Asset Management. If you are a seasoned auditor or just curious to understand how information systems into business environments, you've come to the right place. Let's begin. Let's dive into an engaging and detailed narrative for your educational video on IT asset management, seamlessly incorporating the provided content into a clear, conversational, and immersive explanation. Below is the transformed script for this topic. Ever thought about what it takes to keep an organization running smoothly when it depends on massive amounts of technology? Imagine this: a bustling data center, racks of servers humming in unison, workstations scattered across office floors, and software applications quietly driving everything from payroll to customer service. Every piece of this environment, every server, laptop, router, and license is an IT asset, and each one is valuable. But here's the thing: protecting, managing, and even understanding these assets requires much more than a cursory glance at a spreadsheet. Let's start with a fundamental definition. In the world of IT, an asset is anything of tangible or intangible value that needs safeguarding. This could include the sleek hardware we can see and touch, like laptops and servers, or the less visible but equally critical software licenses and data. Assets could even extend to things like infrastructure, finances, and an organization's reputation. Protecting these assets is vital, but here's the catch: you can't protect or manage what you don't actually know exists. This is where IT asset management, or ITM, steps in. Think of it as the cornerstone of any smart IT strategy. At its heart, ITM begins with identification, creating a clear inventory of every single piece of the IT puzzle. Let's break down this process to fully grasp what's involved and why it matters so much. Starting with the basics, building an IT asset inventory. To understand how organizations manage their IT assets, think of it like gathering pieces for a jigsaw puzzle. Each IT asset represents a crucial piece, and if some are missing or unaccounted for, the bigger picture won't come together. To comprehensively identify and inventory these assets, every record should include several key details. Ownership: who is responsible for the asset? Designated custodian: who handles its day-to-day use and care? Specific identification: what exactly is the asset? Is it a database server, a SaaS license, or a network router? Value and priority: how valuable is this asset to the organization? Also, if it's lost or compromised, how urgent is its recovery? Location: where is it physically or virtually housed? Security classification: what's its level of sensitivity or risk? Asset groups: if it's part of a larger system, like an application stack, how does it fit into the bigger picture? Organizations often use modern tools like Microsoft System Center, Configuration Manager, Spiceworks, or Manage Engine to gather and maintain this inventory. This inventory builds the foundation for everything else, from managing licenses to developing meaningful security strategies. Without it, protecting assets becomes a guessing game. Imagine trying to guard a treasure chest without knowing how many chests or treasures you actually have. Digging deeper, how organizations acquire and manage hardware. Now imagine this scenario: a company plans to introduce a critical new application. To support it, they need new hardware, maybe servers with more processing power. But how does an organization make sure they're choosing the right equipment, staying within budget, and ensuring it fits like a cog in their existing IT machine? That's where careful planning comes in. Let me paint a picture of what this preparation looks like. Organizations start with a hardware acquisition plan. It's not just about shopping for the latest tech. Far from it. There are layers of alignment to consider. For example, is the plan aligned with business requirements? Does it fit into the enterprise architecture? Are there hardware and software specifications, installation requirements, and lead times clearly mapped out? Budgeting, too, is a key piece of this process. Decisions must weigh benefits against costs. Every purchase should ideally be backed by a cost-benefit analysis. Additionally, efficiency is key. Processes are streamlined so purchases flow through channels like purchasing departments, where they can leverage volume discounts and ensure compliance with tendering rules. After the hardware is acquired, the work doesn't end there. For every piece of equipment, organizations consider important questions. Has it been physically tagged with identification? Is its location known? And has someone been designated as its official owner? These might seem like minor details, but they're critical for long-term management. Performance and maintenance, keeping the engine running. Picture the internal workings of a Formula One car. It's not enough to own the car, it has to perform like a finely tuned machine lap after lap. Similarly, IT asset management doesn't stop at acquisition. Assets must be monitored for performance and maintained to extend their lifespan. Organizations set up detailed capacity management plans to watch how hardware performs over time. This often involves using various data points, trouble logs, system reports, processing schedules, and job accounting to ensure everything is running smoothly. Under the hood, some modern equipment is built to alert manufacturers automatically in case of failure, cutting down potential downtime. Constant automated vigilance like this helps organizations learn from performance trends and plan upgrades as needed. Preventive maintenance is another crucial aspect. Scheduled downtime ensures systems stay healthy, while timing this downtime, say during off-peak hours, ensures minimal disruption to workflows. It's all about striking that balance between maintenance and operation, availability and problem resolution. Another critical area is hardware availability. Workloads need to run on schedule, users have deadlines to meet, and critical applications have little room for error. For example, before scheduling preventive maintenance for a server, IT teams must ensure alternative resources are available to meet user demands. Even scheduling itself needs flexibility to accommodate emergency fixes or unforeseen workload spikes. Handling real-time problems is equally important. When system crashes, hardware malfunctions, or abnormal terminations occur, detailed logs created by IT teams help identify root causes and swiftly resolve issues. Why asset management matters. Now let's zoom out and see the bigger picture. IT asset management isn't just about spreadsheets filled with serial numbers or hardware upgrades. It's about strengthening an organization's ability to function effectively, securely, and resiliently. For instance, by properly tagging every piece of hardware and assigning clear ownership, IT teams can react to issues faster. Accurate record keeping not only helps manage software licensing and prevent non-compliance, but also enhances security by identifying high-risk assets. In the unfortunate event of a disaster, knowing what's critical and who's responsible ensures quicker recovery efforts. But perhaps most importantly, a strong ITAM process ties seamlessly into broader organizational goals. It isn't a standalone entity, it intertwines with business needs, financial priorities, and even reputational concerns. In summary, IT asset management is like being the captain of a ship navigating a data-driven ocean. Each piece of hardware and software represents a vital part of your vessel. To steer successfully, you need more than a basic understanding of what you have. You need a well-oiled system for identifying, monitoring, and ultimately optimizing your assets. With this foundation in place, organizations can not only stay afloat but thrive in an increasingly complex and tech-dependent world. Thank you for watching, and as always, continue learning. Stay curious, and we'll see you next video.